This reading is from Matthew chapter 6, verses 19 through 24. Do not lay up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust destroys, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. The eye is the lamp of the body. So, if your eye is healthy, your whole body will be full of light. But if your eye is bad, your whole body will be full of darkness. If then the light in you is darkness, how great is the darkness? No one can serve two masters, for either he will hate one and love the other, or he will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and money. This is the word of the Lord.
Well, it is good to see everyone here as we are continuing our march through the Gospel of Mark. But if you do not remember from a couple weeks ago, we're taking a little diversion, an excursus, as they say, off the beaten path. And the reason is, as we were going through Advent and through Mark, there was a subtle theme that came up a lot in the life and story of Christ, and that's the theme of holiness. And I wanted to stop for just a couple weeks, 3 weeks, and do a little 3-week, companion series and sermons on holiness to understand how holiness really was a driving factor in what Christ did and how he did it and what he wanted of us. And so that's what we're doing. So if you flash back 2 weeks ago, the last time we were together, we looked at how holiness was a part of your prayers, how it changed your prayers. And today we're looking at holiness as it relates to how we share our faith. And next week we'll be looking at holiness as it relates to our ability to worship. So to get our minds there, hopefully the scripture, the text is in front of you. But I was, as you guys know, it's the news is completely consumed right now with politics. It's world tragedy and politics. It's Hollywood politics. It's always going back to the election that's going on, and that kind of made me thinking about there's a phrase that's used a little bit in the political season, especially right now, that comes up a lot, and it comes out of the second paragraph of the Declaration of Independence. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal and endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, which of these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And as I was thinking about that, I couldn't help but kind of smile at how many people's pursuit of happiness has ended at the hospital or has ended in the jail the next morning. So many of us in our pursuit of happiness, how we define happiness has really dictated so much of how we live our life.